Okay, so I am out here right now at the Hands Off protest in Washington, D.C. at the Washington Memorial, and the turnout so far is incredible. Yesterday was one of the largest collective organizing efforts in American history. Millions of people, and I'm talking millions. Some estimates are saying upwards of 5 million people showed up to 1,800 different protests yesterday in all 50 states and some U.S. territories to say, hands off our democracy.
I am here right now at the massive anti-Trump, anti-Musk protest happening right behind me. We're at the National Monument. Look at this. Let me show you the scenes right now.
If you thought politics in 2025 couldn't get any wilder, surprise. America just threw the biggest hands-off party coast to coast. From the concrete jungle of New York to the snowy corners of Alaska, thousands took to the streets with picket signs, megaphones, and serious opinions on Trump and Musk's new playbook for downsizing, basically everything. More than 1,200 protests. All 50 states. And what brought them together? Everything from Social Security cuts to ICE raids to Musk playing CEO of Planet Efficiency with his new government gig.
It's only 12:22 and there are so many people out here showing out with their support, with their signs. I'm taking some photos right now and I'll share those later, and I want to show y'all the crowd. Like I said, it's 12:22. The speakers haven't started yet, but already the National Mall everywhere is absolutely.
Folks, it's only about 11:15. There are several thousand people here. They're expecting a lot more, and they're covering most of the National Monument, Washington Monument, on National Mall. People go far, far back over there. Now, allegedly, we're expecting a number of speakers from Congressman Jamie Raskin, Congressman Maxwell Frost, and many more, so I'll see what I can cover. But right now, it's just several thousand people across the DMV area protesting Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
What I find very interesting about yesterday, though, is the utter lack of police presence. These protests were largely made up of Caucasian women. That was the main demographic in almost every single demonstration. And the cops stayed home. There were not clouds of tear gas. There weren't rubber bullets flying everywhere. Justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice.
Done, America. That's awesome. And not one incident, as far as I can tell. Funny that, hey? No cops attacked, no government buildings stormed and elected officials hiding for their lives. How strange. Anyway, that's amazing.
Hands off education, hands off immigration, hands off sovereign nations, Mr. Trump. Hands off education, hands off immigration, hands off sovereign nations, Mr. Trump. Hands off immigration, hands off immigration, hands off sovereign nations, Mr. Trump.
the police have shut down the streets in Dallas. We're in Dealey Plaza, and the police have shut down the road, and people are walking back and forth because it's literally too crowded on each side.
When people study this period in history, this is going to be a turning point. I know it. I know it. And that's 5 million, not counting POCs who stayed home, not counting people who had to work or who couldn't get someone in to care for the people they normally need to care for and couldn't come, or people who were sick, or people who were too disabled to physically be there. Like, it's more than 5 million. You've got what you need. You've got the people you need to pressure for change. Oh, this is so exciting.
A couple things to note about yesterday's marches all over the United States. First of all, it was the largest organized protest in US history. It really was. And that's just a warm-up. But here's the most interesting part about yesterday. In Washington, D.C. alone, there were 100,000 people who marched in protest for the hands-off movement. Sent a strong message to Trump, whether he wants to pay attention to it or not. This is just a warm-up. This is just a warm-up. Not only that, we have our friends from around the globe, in France, in Australia, all throughout Europe. They were marching on our behalf too. So you know what? Donald Trump is screwed. He is screwed because every move he makes now will just push people further. This was just, I swear to God, this is a dress rehearsal. The hands-off march yesterday was a dress rehearsal. So bravo to all of you who participated.
Meanwhile, on the West Coast, the vibe was fierce. From Seattle to San Jose, the energy screamed, "We're not numb, we're just warming up." Protesters said they're done with performative democracy and want the real thing, minus the billionaire cosplay. Now picture this, Trump's chilling at his golf resort in Florida while people just miles away are protesting everything his team is touching. And by touching, we mean gutting. Social security, health programs, jobs, you name it, there's a protest for it. Musk? Still claiming it's all efficiency. But between job cuts and government shrinkage, Americans are starting to wonder if this is budget tightening, or just power flexing. Look, love him or hate him, Trump knows how to rile up a crowd. But the crowd is getting louder, and way more organized. People who don't usually march. They're marching. People who usually stay quiet. They've got signs now. What do you think? Is this the moment things start to turn? Or just another viral flash in the pan? What do you think? Comment and let us know. If you like this video, send this to someone who needs to see it. Before you scroll, smash that like button and subscribe, because we've got more eye-opening, face-palming, wait, what, stories coming your way.